Chef Buck here, and today we're going to cook up a cauliflower salad. I got kind of a dinky-doo head. This is going to be plenty enough for our salad, which is going to be very garlicky, very flavorful. But the first thing I'm going to do, go ahead and break it apart and cut it down into some smaller pieces before we steam it. We're going to use the florets, and we're also going to use the stem. Tear your florets off into nice small pieces, because then it's going to be easier to steam, or it's going to steam up a lot quicker. And you can cut them too if you're not as powerful as I am. And I'll have to edit that laugh out. And I'm going to steam the florets up with the stems, but I'm going to go ahead and cut the stem pieces into some smaller, more manageable sizes so that they will steam up evenly with the florets. And that way I can just cook them all together. Although it's going to be a very short steaming time, because I don't want to overcook them, because I want this salad to have a lot of texture. Alright, so now I just got a little pan here, a small pot, and I got a steamer basket and just a little bit of water in there. And if you don't have a steamer basket, you could just put a little bit of water in the pan and just lay the cauliflower on top of it. Alright, so I got my burner on. I'm going to go ahead and throw my lid on here, bring it up to a boil, and let it steam away for just a few minutes. You know, we're not going to let it steam for too long. I don't want it to get soft and mushy. While our cauliflower is steaming, I'm going to go ahead and throw this dressing together. I'm going to grab a little bit of olive oil. You know, this is a nice, thick, rich olive oil, a salad dressing olive oil. We're going to add a little bit of vinegar in there. What the heck? A little bit of Worcestershire sauce. I got a little paprika, mustard powder, a little salt and pepper. And just whisk these all together. Put a little bit of sugar in here if you like. Alrighty, looks like my cauliflower is starting to steam up. And I'll keep an eye on this because I don't want it to go for too long. You know, I got a little bit of fresh garlic here, not a whole lot. And I'm going to mince this up. You know, you can put 1 or 2 cloves, maybe 3 cloves. I wouldn't put much more than that. This is a raw preparation, so we're using raw garlic. So this is going to be a very strong garlic flavor.
Not a date food.
Oh, it's definitely a date food. You just gotta find the right partner. That's how you're gonna know if you're well matched. You know, you'll both love garlic.
Yeah, but not the first date.
Definitely on the first date. That way you're not wasting a lot of time. Alright, so we'll get our garlic nice and minced up. Throw that in here with our dressing. And if you wanted to, you could put some fresh ginger in here as well. But I rarely do that. This is gonna be flavorful enough. Now we'll set this aside. Alrighty, I'm going to cut up some green onions. You know, I'll cut the white ends into some smaller pieces. And then I'll use the green stems, you know, I'll cut those up into some larger chunks. And you don't have to use green onion if you like. This is an optional ingredient, but we like that raw onion taste in there. And green onion is not too strong. Now I got a whole bunch of parsley. Lots and lots of parsley. Parsley is a pretty strong ingredient in this recipe. And usually you think of parsley as just being for color, kind of an accent. But the parsley adds a lot of flavor to this dish. So I'm using quite a bit of it. Let me check my cauliflower again. And I think this is probably going to be enough.
Oh, careful.
That's good. That's done enough for me. As you can see, the fork passes in there pretty easily. But it's definitely not mushy. But we'll go ahead and let this cool down before we move on to the next step in the salad. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and take my cauliflower out of this off of this hot water so it doesn't steam anymore.
The balancing act.
That's right. And notice all that steam around my hand. I mean, be careful doing this. You know, at home, the only reason I can do it is because I'm so powerful. But if you're less powerful than me, then you definitely need to exercise some caution. A normal person would not have survived that. So now my cauliflower is cooled down. It's still warm, but that's alrighty. I got me a big bowl. So I'm just going to add my cauliflower in there. And I'm going to take my chopped parsley, my green onions, and then we're just going to mix it in with our dressing. Every last drop. And like I said, you could put a little bit of sugar in this dressing if you wanted to add some sweetness. But you know, you don't want to put too much sugar in there because that would defeat the purpose of eating a bunch of cauliflower.
You keep acting like it's just nutritious. It's good.
It's nutritious and delicious. It's the trifecta of cauliflower salads, but with just 2. And that's all there is to this. You know, just mix it up and give it a taste test. And this is just a perfect salad. You know, you can put it on top of a regular salad if you have a green salad. You know, any kind of salad, you can top it with this. It's a great side dish. You know, it keeps in the fridge very well. Give me a little taste test here. Parsley is so underrated. Definitely give this recipe a try. You know, it's a great way to use cauliflower. If you want to print this recipe, just go to myfoodchannel.com. You can print all our recipes there. Subscribe if you're not a subscriber, because that way people will know that you're cool. I mean, you're cool anyway, unless you don't subscribe, and then I don't know.